Hey, it's Nick Garcia, author of the Healthy Fat Loss Diet and creator of the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle. I have an awesome video for you today. I'm going to go over the simplest 4-step process to get rid and lose your belly fat. Now, this isn't necessarily a lose weight fast type of program or steps, but you will and you could lose anywhere from 4 to 9 pounds even in just your first week of implementing this 4-step strategy. How does that sound? Sounds pretty awesome, huh? And guess what? You don't have to count calories, you don't have to buy expensive supplements or take any crazy pills or wrap anything around your belly. All you have to do is this simple 4-step process that I'm going to go over right now. And then at the end of the video, I'll tell you about how awesome the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle is, and I will help you implement this easy 4-step process like I am right now with over 200 other women. All right, let's get into step number 1. I turned the wrong way. Step number 1, we want to cut out inflammatory foods. Now, with this step, when you cut out inflammatory foods, 2 things happen. You detoxify your body, your liver specifically. You heal your digestive system. You calm your adrenal glands. And those 3 things help rev up your thyroid, which is the master metabolism regulator. And when those 4 things happen, guess what? You turn into literally a fat-burning machine 24/7. When you do the other steps, of course, and a couple other lifestyle things like get some sleep and manage your stress properly. But when you do, especially number 1, cutting inflammatory foods, you heal your body so much that all those other things that you might be obsessing about or worrying about start happening because you're feeling better, you are looking better, you're more motivated. So I don't want to get off topic here, but cutting inflammatory foods. So we want to eliminate fast food, processed foods, frozen foods, refined vegetable oils, GMOs, soy, corn, sugar, high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners. Now, while that list might sound pretty long, like, oh, I thought you said that I was going to have to restrict calories or count calories or whatever. Well, you don't have to count calories, but you do have to avoid fake foods because they're fake. They shouldn't even be here in the first place. So, but you know, the food industry is a $1 trillion industry and it's not slowing down unless you start making better choices and start eating real foods, all right? So we want to cut inflammatory foods, and that does some awesome things hormonally for you, specifically for women, which the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle and all of my studies and research and programs are for, because y'all are more challenging, and I like that challenge of helping you fine-tune your diets and your exercise and your lifestyle to heal your body, to balance your hormones, to stabilize your blood sugar, to just figure it all out because it's frustrating and there's a lot of crap out there. I want to help you sift through that crap. And it starts with getting rid of inflammatory foods. Okay? So that's step number 1. I won't have to ramble on. Step number 2. So we're not eating inflammatory foods. We want to eat real awesome whole foods. And so now we need to learn how to create metabolic boosting healthy fat loss meals is what I like to call them. So we want to balance our ratios. This is probably the most important thing you can learn that will have the biggest impact on your body, on your transformation, on your health. Balancing ratios. I'm going to keep this crazy simple. There's so many like different calculators out there, like eat 10% fat, eat 15% protein. All that is BS. It doesn't work. It's not sustainable. Who really wants to weigh, count, and think about their food that much? Like, yeah, food's a huge part of our life, but unless you're like me, I literally make a living, and my passion is helping people talk about, be about, and think about food. But you are a different kind of professional. You want to keep things simple, right? I keep things simple for myself. 33% across the board. Protein, fat, carbs. If you're 30, 35, 25, whatever, that's okay too. If you're 25, 40, whatever, that's awesome. But you just want to think about just third of each macronutrient, because the macronutrients, of course, we need to eat all of them. Start your meals off with an awesome organic protein, grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, shrimp, organic chicken, lamb. If you're a vegetarian, some type of beans, quinoa, lentils, like Okay, so you following me? Good quality protein. Then we want to do a fat. So coconut oil, if you're cooking your meat in coconut oil, boom, you got it. Avocado, macadamia nuts, almonds, something like that, all right? And there's a little bit of protein in that too. Boom. And then, so we have our fat, we have our protein, carbs. This is where most women get into trouble. They're eating breads, pastas, sugars, that type of stuff. Those are carbs, but they're inflammatory foods, all right? So we want to pick our carbs, and we want to become conscious of what carbs do to our body. So you want to always add some type of vegetable. Well, always as much as you can. Vegetable, fruits are awesome too. Starches that are gluten-free, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, that type of stuff. Legumes are great too. And then gluten-free grains. So if you're doing any breads, so I don't want you to feel like you're restrictive at all. A gluten-free bread is usually rice or tapioca flour based. That's okay too. And then once like if you need to lose a lot of weight, I would advise you to just give up bread completely for a little bit of time, because if you have that much weight to lose, you're probably insulin resistant, and so we need to avoid those foods, even if they're gluten-free or non-inflammatory generally, because those can be inflammatory. But anyway, 33, 33, 33, balance those ratios. Step number 3, do 3 to 5, usually 3 or 4, metabolic workouts every single week. Metabolic workouts are my favorite type of workouts. I have personally trained over 15,000 metabolic workouts and worked with over 5,000 women. These workouts are awesome, and they're fun, and they're short. 20 to 30 minutes. These are the workouts that I provide my inner circle members every single week, so they don't even have to think about it. They just pop it on their phone, tablet, or computer, and bam, there I am helping them out. So we want to limit our cardio. So cardio kicks up our cortisol, which is a stress hormone. So unless you are eating perfectly, sleeping perfectly, not stressed at all, and know exactly what to do to recover from those cardio workouts, just limit them for now. So metabolic workouts can be done with just your body weight, but they can be done with dumbbells, body bars, medicine balls, stability balls, that type of stuff. So what you want to do is just pick 4 to 8 exercises, do 30 seconds of one thing like push-ups, and then 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of mountain climbers, 30 seconds of plie squats. Boom, you have yourself a metabolic workout as long as you're moving fast. Remember, I always tell people to do a high intensity workout, and some ladies say, "Oh, I'm out of shape, I can't do anything." But your high intensity is different than somebody else's high intensity. Everyone has, no matter how fit they are or not fit, an intensity level. Go as intense as you can. That is high intensity. Step number 4, get a coach, stay consistent, and be committed. That's it, the 3 C's. Once you've got your eating down, once you know what workouts are the most efficient and the smartest way to move, all you have to do is stay accountable. Get a coach. Find a trainer just to meet every now and then if you can't afford it. Find a group that can hold you accountable, that you can ask questions to, or get some motivation whenever you're having a bad day. And then of course you have to stay consistent. No matter how good the program is, I have invested in myself thousands of dollars of education and can give somebody a really great program. But it doesn't matter how awesome that is or how much time I put into it. If you're not committed to it, it's just not going to work. And then of course, be committed. You have to commit, you have to stay consistent. So those are the 4 steps that you need to take to lose belly fat in the simplest way I know how. If you are interested in learning exactly how to do this and the strategies that I use to help women lose tons of weight, click the link below this video, check out the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle. I'll see you for another video pretty soon.